welcome to today's Convos and Coffee. We've been going through a series called Does God Care? And today I wanted to talk about, does God care about who I date? And I want to start off actually by talking a little bit about the dynamic between us and God. God's goal is intimacy with his children. He wants to have a relationship with us. He wants to grow with us, and he wants to be involved in our lives, our everyday aspects, not just when we go to church on Sunday or prayer on a Wednesday night, but God wants to be involved in our everyday lives in all aspects of our walk with God and walk on this earth. And so, does God care about who I date? The short answer, absolutely, because God wants to be invited into all areas of our lives. And so, Proverbs 27, verse 17 says, "You use steel to sharpen steel, and one friend sharpens another." We want to surround ourselves with people that are going to encourage us, that are going to grow us, that are going to push us to become better versions of ourselves, to challenge us, and even challenge and shape our perspective, our world of view. And they even want to push us to become better versions of ourselves spiritually as well. And there's this little thing that I like to do is, in our relationship circles of life, our first circle ever is our relationship with God. He's always at the center. And then there are these things that I like to call like rings of life and almost levels of friendships and relationships. And on your inner circle, there will be people like your family and your close friends. These are the people that you invite into your every moment, every situations, your deepest, your darkest, your hurting, your celebrations, your dreams, your desires. These are people you invite in here. And your family, your close friends, your inner circle, the people that I like to call my tribe, would be in this circle. And something important about this circle is your person, who you date or who you marry, will be in this circle. Actually, probably even closer than your family and your close friends. And then as the circle goes out, you have your acquaintances and your friends that you hang out with every now and again, and then you have other people, and in this circle we might have our discipleship, who we are discipling, and this kind of continues to go out, and each person, it looks a little bit different, but at the center is always God. And then the circle just around that would be our close people, our inner circle people. And the person who you date will likely fall in that circle. A person that you're going to invite in to important places of your heart. And even invite into areas of your relationship with God. And so when it comes to partnering with somebody, when it comes to being with somebody who could become a potential partner for life, a spouse, we want that partner to be with somebody who has the same foundation as us. We want that person to be someone who we believe is going to better us. And so that person that we will choose to be with, that person needs to be of the same mindset and the same foundation that we find ourselves in, to create a firm foundation of a relationship, and one of the most important relationships that we'll have on this earth. And so that comes from us being close and united. And something that 2 Corinthians 6 verse 14 reminds us is that we shouldn't be unequally yoked, that we should be with somebody of the same heart, the same foundation. And so if the goal of dating is ultimately marriage, how and who we go about dating then also changes. And everything that we should do, we should aim to please God with. Galatians 1 verse 10 says, "Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. I just want to challenge us, no matter what season you're in, to date with intention. God wants to be involved in that area, in that aspect of your life. He wants to see you at your best self. He wants to see you walking in purpose, walking in passion. And he wants to see you partnered with somebody who is also united with him so that he can be at the center of your relationship. God being at the center of your relationship is the best foundation that you can ever walk in. And I know, at least from my experience dating Simon, who is now my husband, because God was at the center of our relationship, we drew so close. We became best friends, but we also became ministry partners. And we also wanted to tackle and do things in the same heart and in the same mindset because Christ was at our center. We made room for God in our relationship, doing devotions and taking time to pray together. And that foundation built us to be the couple that we are today and will continue to be further down the line. And so, does God care about who you date? I would say yes, because he wants to be ingrained in every aspect of your life. And he wants to see you at your best. And he also wants to see you have him at the center of your relationships. So be encouraged, and then be a person who also sharpens the people around you. Bethel family, you are so awesome. And remember, you belong.